Alright. Now that we're here. Wait. Yeah, we're here now. Right. There's enough people for us to start.
I'm still a tree.
You're still a tree. Yeah.
I'm a tree.
You're still a tree that hasn't changed. Fuck you. Alright, so alright. Shut up. You're a tree. Shut up. You're gonna stay like that. Alright, now let's give like a little like a basis to people who didn't know what happened. So basically I was banned in Creatures of Sonaria, the in-game experience. Yeah. Shut up, Levine. Shut up, Levine. Look, I was banned in Creatures of Sonaria, like the in-game experience itself, 2 months ago. So it's a pretty long time ago. I was banned. They never told me why. They never gave me heads up, and I was just banned like that. Okay, like with a snap of a finger, I was just gone. I couldn't enter the game anymore, and they never told me why. They Thanos snapped me. I tried to reach out to like Creatures of Sonaria, like through Dragon Adventures, their moderation, because you apparently can't do that. So I did that. They never told me, and I even made a video about it, how they acted so sketchy. And surprisingly, just today, a good friend that I've never seen before just came out of nowhere, and he was like, "I can help you get into contact with a moderator." I was like, "Okay, are you fucking with me?" But no, turns out it's an actual moderator, and this person became moderator around the same time I got banned too. So it was fair to ask help from that person too. And also, before I continue, please do not hate anyone. Please do not fight with anyone. I don't promote anyone hating on each other. Okay, just absorb the information I'm gonna give it to you, and you decide what it should be done. But I don't advocate hatred. I don't advocate people fighting each other. Okay, so don't argue with the mods. This is their decision. Now just let it be. I don't care. If they don't want me, I don't want them. That's very simple. Now. So, after a few here and backs with the, but are you laughing at the chat? I'll kill you. What's happening?
Yeah, my buddies are here. And
Nice.
Guys, you know I was a tree.
You are a tree.
I'm not a tree.
Fuck you. So, after a few back and forth with the leading moderator, they said they were going to investigate it with an administrator, which was great news for me. You know, that means I'm finally going to know why I was banned. And guess what? Guess the reason. Guess the reason why it was banned, okay? I'm going to go crop the screenshot, cover the names and everything. And just, again, I don't advocate hate. I don't want any of you to yell and argue with each other or like go and attack the dev teams about it. It's their decision, it's their game. I don't care. They can do what they want. I'm still gonna milk content out of it, so I'm fine with it. So let me just screenshot what they said. Where is it? Noise. Alright.
Meta bark. Oh no.
Alright, Meta, entertain the chat while I'm trying to like get the screenshot. Entertain the chat.
Guys want to hear the sound of Frown's skull breaking?
Meta? Yeah. I'm gonna bully the fuck out of you later. I'm kidding.
No, you bully me every day.
Screw you.
It's gonna bully me on top of the more bullying.
I'm gonna bully you extra today now. Okay.
Can I tell tree jokes? Tree jokes.
Nothing sexual.
Leave me alone.
I'm so gonna bully you after this. Alright. I got the evidence. Again, this is from a real leading moderator. I've checked it and they're an actual leading moderator. And this is the reason they gave it, okay? The decision was not due to the opinion being voiced, but rather the inaccurate information and the promotion of toxicity and witch hunting. Oh shit, I think I got the wrong one. Oh wait, no. Shit, I got the wrong one. I'll get the other one as well. Hold on. I'll get it right.
Adam.
What?
Adam is poking.
What?
Asking if
Yo,
they can exist.
If they can exist? Exist where?
The chat.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Just give me a moment, Adam. Just give me a moment. I just want to talk about this first. Huh?
Yes.
Yes, quickly. Yes, where the hell is it? Alright, there we go. This is the other one. Right. So this was the screenshot above was the actual reason. No, not the actual reason. The more professional and the first thing they told me about the actual decision. So they said the decision was made due to the content/context of information regarding your videos and behavior within the community. The ban reason is specifically promoting witch hunting, harassment of artists, community toxicity. Now, you can already see that this is bullshit. Come on. Why did it take them months after months to actually just cook up this answer? Why did it take them forever to just cook me up this answer? Why couldn't the Dragon Adventure people just told me like, hey, wait for a few moments, they're doing the best they can? No, but instead they emphasized on my Discord ban more and then just like just shrugged it off for my in-game ban. Like they don't know. So why did it take them so long to cook up these reasons, which are very inaccurate too, by the way?
Besides, Frown doesn't care about like going back to their Discord.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to the Discord. I don't want to be like I don't want to like go back to the stupid game as well. If they're gonna be like bitching and moaning about little things I do in my content, and then seeing as if I'm trying to actually harm people, then they don't understand my humor, and I don't want to be a part of a group that doesn't like a different humor from them. Might as well add you stole. just because of the You Shouldn't Buy series. Yeah, exactly. Look, the You Shouldn't Buy series, like the Do Not Buy series, is all for fun and comedic effects while talking about serious subjects within Creatures of Sonaria, like limited gachas being brought back and whatnot. But I mask it all properly with the comedic effect of it, and in every description of the videos, I make sure I tell them, hey, this is satire. I don't care what you buy. Do what you want. This is just for fun. Even though I said all these, Creatures of Sonaria still managed to make it seem like I'm a harassing artist and I'm trying to I'm trying to spread misinformation and shit. Like, no, I just have a thing called opinions. Hello, Hoppy. Hello. Oh, Akak is also here. Lugo Holman. Hello.
Adam's saying that why you dress like you're a cult leader. Then earlier I heard Levi said you're wearing like bath towels.
Shut up. Shut up. This is called fashion, okay? I don't know what your drip is, but my drip is the 1600s. Harass an artist.
I'm just tree.
You're just tree. You're just fucking tree. But yeah, this is what they gave me as a reason. Apparently, I'm harassing people, and apparently, I'm being a douchebag in general. And it's like, I get it. It's not the moderator's fault. They're just doing what they're being told. But at the same time, it's so silly. Like, it's so silly for the dev team to just pull this out of nowhere. And like, okay. So this is also what they said. Hold on, let me just try and screenshot these and also paste it so you guys can read it. I'm sure you guys read the other ones already, so I'm just gonna delete them. I entertain the chat while I get the screenshots, brother.
What?
Entertain the chat while I get the screenshots.
Okay. Did you know Frau has a peanut head?
After this stream, I'm so going to beat the living daylights out of you.
Did you know Frau has like freaking hard-boiled egg shaped head? I don't know. I keep stuttering. Tree pun. Okay. What did the tree do when the bank closed? It started its own branch.
You can shut the fuck up with your puns now. I'm gonna kill you. You can shut the fuck up with your puns now. Thank you very much. Alright, what was it?
Told me to entertain.
Thank you.
They wanted tree puns.
Frown got them Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spell drip. Thank you very much. Credits to Hoppy for this, by the way. Hoppy, Hoppy Arts, very good, very very good. She made this for me. But yeah, I'll never harass an artist. No, I never do. I work with artists, and I was an artist. I understand the struggles, and just because they add like effort into this doesn't mean that I can't criticize it. I'm a human being with a mouth and a free will of thought. I'm still going to say if it sucks to me, I'm gonna say it sucks to me.
Besides, a lot of people in our community are artists too.
Yeah. So, as you can see, they said how I made inaccurate information. I made inaccurate information about how Aridia banned me on my Discord. I never said that. I never did. I always tell people that my ban from Discord is separate and entirely different from the actual ban of the game. So I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to pull that off, but it's fine. I don't care. And like the toxicity, witch hunt and stuff to the artists of creatures, like I don't target the artist itself just because I I make comments about these silly little creatures. It doesn't mean I'm trying to get at them. And I understand they're minors and they put so much effort, but come on, it's not like just because you're a minor and you put effort in it doesn't mean I don't get to criticize it. I'm Frown. Do you know what my YouTube channel was originally going to be called? Frown Critiques. Fuck's sake. They really think just because they pull up the minor car, I'm gonna give a shit. No. It's so stupid. It's really just and you know what's even funnier? You know what's even funny?
What?
Yeah, I'll show this. And this is why I tell you guys in my Discord server to not go to Creatures of Sonaria and fight on behalf of my name, because Creatures of Sonaria being uptight people like you guys are saying, they don't like it. So if you go yell out in my name, it's only gonna make it worse for me and no one else. So please don't do that. So here's one of the evidence they showed me.
It's a really, really move for doing that.
Yeah, it's not good for me, and it's not good for anyone involved as well, because it just makes it seem like I'm encouraging you guys to go there and stuff. I'm not, because I love you guys and I want you guys to be safe too. I don't want you guys to be banned just because I am banned. Alright, here is the other one. Here's like their other evidence supposedly. This is what they said. And the picture they attached this message to is, hold on. Just save that shit right there.
I also feel suck.
What?
And the comments.
What are you talking about?
The funny bird that got revamped long time back. I love its own design a lot more than its current one.
What happened? Oh gosh. How many birds has it been now?
Too long.
Too many? And here, look at this. This is the evidence that they brought up. Oh shit, it's too big. Hold on, let me just shrunk it in. This is apparently the evidence they brought out, okay? Let me just shrink this one. Let's size this bad boy up. Now, if you look at this entire conversation, there's only one person that ever mentioned my name. Just one person that ever mentioned my name. And if you actually server search in their servers, there's only like 1 or 2 people that actually bothered saying my name. And in context of my ban and stuff, there's only 1 or 2 people. And I asked okay, there's only 1 or 2 people, so what's the deal? They responded by saying some of the comments we do end up deleting and warning users for, as they promote things that we don't allow. Apologies that there is no access to those as they are in our logs. Now that is what I call shady. because now they're referring me to evidence that I have no access of and no one else can check but them. So I'm not blaming it on the league more. I'm just saying it's so sketchy how it's like, oh yeah, the other text messages, yeah, you can't see them because they're just, we banned them, they're gone, they're in the logs, but I'm not gonna bother to show you, It's so silly, I don't get it. What? What, you wanna go? You wanna go?
What I do?
Bitch.
What I do?
But yeah, no, so my reason of ban was supposedly I was harassing people. I was spreading misinformation about Aridia and just being a toxic person, I guess, with a toxic community. I don't understand how they could at the end of the day think of that idea. I make stupid videos of toilets and toilet cleaning brushes saying senpai in one of my videos. How do you look at that content like that and say, "Holy shit, this is a serious man." It's stupid. It's so stupid. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the reason they gave me. Do I like it? No. But do I have to live with it? Yes, because I'm too stubborn to accept it and accept a trade lock instead. I don't want it. If they can't give me the whole deal, I don't want it. And I also feel insulted for you guys because now it feels like they're insulting our intelligence too. It's like saying, "Oh, a few people are going out, like a few as in like one or two people are going out to saying these stupid things." So suddenly, whoop-de-doo, your entire community might be toxic. Like, no, we're passionate. We're passionate about a game we love, and we want to see it grow. We're passionate about it. We're not toxic about it. The few people who actually go there and do it, they're not representing the entire group. You know, it's so silly. And so they offered me to unban me and give me a trade lock a trade lock instead, but I rejected it because again I'm too stubborn. But yeah, here we are making a live stream. Yeah.
Like with every community, there's some bad eggs.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, can't blame like the entire community. Not good.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Same with Creatures of Sonaria. Yeah, there is like a few bad eggs, but doesn't mean like everyone's terrible. Jeez.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's always the tiny amount that scream the hardest, and then they're like, "Oh, the whole place is bad." No, it's not.
Like, and okay, so this one thing the mod did say that kind of made me feel horrible. Not horrible, because I don't really give a shit, because it's a Roblox game at the end of the day for me. But it did make me feel bad for like the people who work in the development team. I do kind of feel bad. She said something along the lines of how these criticism and these hateful bashing words are just like taking a toll on their mental health, and I do understand. I do understand that a huge group of people pointing fingers at you saying you're fucking up the game that we love so much, and I'm sure they're also just as passionate as we are with the game. I'm sure it's heartbreaking to see people blame you for it, and completely understand. It's heartbreaking. It's very saddening, and for that as well, I do want you guys to like try and lower the blame on the dev team, because we have to remember they're not just some company. At the end of the day, they're just individuals doing what they love for a game that they've created. So try and be at least respectful with that aspect. But for Aridia, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying you should hate her, but she is acting like a very spoiled individual. She's a grown ass woman. I don't know how old she is. People say she's like over 20 or like 18 or like nearly 30. I don't know how old she is, but I do know one thing. I do know that she caused a lot of problems and she's the most vocal person ever. She blamed things that weren't. She blamed, like, remember the rotation gacha? She blamed it on the testers, and the tester doesn't even know that that shit is happening. And just yesterday or the day before yesterday, she made a Novus warden come back. like it's like she has no breaks whatsoever. She's giving these stupid ideas left and right. Obviously, she has no malicious intent, but at the same time, oh my gosh, is it so stupid? What happened?
It's a big noise
Oh,
from my end.
Oh yeah, I should have stayed quiet.
No. No.
I'm staying quiet.
No, continue.
Anyways, but yeah, it's like I get Iridia has no malicious intent, but at the same time, she's doing is killing like the value of the creatures, and she's making it feel like she's forcing us to use Robux to actually be on head of anyone. And it feels like she's shoving us, the old players who have supported the game ever since it was a tiny little beta, to this humongous game it is. Aside for just new players, that's insulting to us. And she has these outbursts saying, "I'm gonna ban you if you ping me" and stuff too. And it's like, why is she in charge? I'm not saying this out of pure hate or misinformation. You can literally see it in the Discord server. She has had multiple outbreaks, and she has never changed. And she's so vocal. If she is so important to the game, then at least shut her up. Don't let her say stupid things publicly like that. Don't let her say, "Oh, I ban people who ping me," and stupid things like that. She's a talented young lady, but holy shit, holy shit, does she say the most stupidest things randomly sometimes?
Wait.
Waiting. What?
Adam.
What
Adam wants you to open the door.
Open the what? Okay, open the door.
Open the door.
Bye, Leviathan. Check the install. It's about it. Okay. Not a good leader. Yeah, she's not a good leader. She's skillful, yes, that is true, but she's not a good leader. Open the door.
Yes, Adam wants you to open the door.
Alright, hold on. Okay, so okay, hold on. Before I open the door, just one last thing I want to talk about it. So I've talked to the leading mod about how so the person who brought me to the leading mod actually suggested the idea that I talk with Aritia and such. So she was like, "Do you want an audience with her?" I'm like, yes, I would love to have the audience with Her Majesty herself. Like, I would love that. And at first, she just suggested having like a one-on-one text conversation. But at that point, what's the point? You know, why am I just gonna text with her in the back? It's not like I'm a huge fan of hers and of her or anything. I didn't even know she existed until she commented on my video. So it's like, no, I don't want that. I want an interview with her, an unscripted interview, just me and her having a conversation live on YouTube, while other people can make their own judgments, while first-handedly experiencing who she is differently, away from her moddings, away from her stupid comments in like Discord. I wanted to see who she was as a real person, and I just got like a text message from the leading mod saying she declined the offer. So she doesn't want us to see who she really is. Maybe it's because that is who she really is. Just some grown woman just acting childish in front of like hundreds and thousands, if not millions of players. It's truly upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need to catch my breath. Holy shit. Oh.
You gonna open the door?
Oh yeah, I have to open the door. Alright, hold on. Go to wait, hold on. Go to like
where do we go?
Live. Go to live.
Okay.
Alright, hold on. Hold on. Hi. Hello. What, you wanted to join? Explain yourself.
Yeah.
Adam was like repeatedly scratching at the door, smashing your windows.
Crap, man.
Yeah, smashing your windows.
I don't have your reactive yet, but people know who you are. You're Adam the TV guy, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually need to remake my thing, my little guy.
Yeah. Do we have more evidence? I don't. Okay. Um, I don't think I can show you all the screenshots here, but trust me, Aridia has made poop jokes, piss jokes to multiple people. Server filled with kids in public. Like you can literally search up poop and you will see her text messages. Trust me, trust like you don't just trust my word. Trust like every other person in the chat right now. She made poop jokes. She made piss jokes, and she allegedly.
Yeah, she is an adult and she acts like a child.
Yeah.
And like I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but as like an example to all of your young players, I don't think you should be doing things like that. Like these kids look up to you and you're acting like you're literally an infant.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
This is like she's a whole new species, I kid you not.
For real.
Oh, Changelings 64 is asking
Yeah.
if this stream is going to stay on YouTube or not.
No, this will stay on YouTube. The first
Yeah,
one,
honestly.
the first one, I deleted it.
Sorry.
I deleted the first one because of how chaotic it was and how I wasn't unprepared with it. So I kind of deleted it because I felt embarrassed of how unaligned things were. But now I'm gonna keep this in. So if anyone just Googles it, they can find it. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this yeah. Froxy wants to join. Yeah, sure.
But back on what Pompey said, I don't know how to say your name exactly, but I think that's how you say it. Like how the younger kids like don't just look up to her. They treat her as if she's like all of it, and it's like really honestly gross because of how she acts.
Oh yeah. She
It's
is.
uncomfortable, and they're all like vicious when like they start acting like I don't know, a pack of vicious creatures, and they start going off and they won't stop because she won't stop them.
Yep. Also, sorry for cutting in. For other people who want to give their 2 cents on the situation as well, just give us a few moments. We'll let what Adam has to say first, and we'll bring you guys in one by one.
Yep.
Because
So it won't be all too noisy.
Yeah, and I'm still extremely sleepy. I barely got any sleep, so.
For real. Sorry, I'm reading chat.
Yeah.
The local horn man says COS moderation says we're toxic. They should join a public server once in a while. Yeah, she does those jokes all the time.
Oh.
Oh god.
This is not like this is public, like private information. By the way, I didn't hack people to do this. Oh, see a red star.
Why do you like this?
See you.
Oh, bruh, red star just came out of nowhere. I'm an emo. No, but see you. Thank you for coming by at least. What now? What now? But yeah, this.
Like this is like humiliating. Like it's so funny that it's humiliating. Like this is an adult saying these things. I don't know.
It's lovable, isn't it?
It's funny, but dude, you're the owner of this company that makes money and you're not acting like it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Sheep Pie is here. Wait, hold on. I have to make sure if Sheep Pie is like. Hold on. Sheep Pie, are you by any chance a moderator?
Ooh.
Oh, I got something more. Oh gosh, okay.
Oh dear.
But yes, as I present to you, piss and shit and fart jokes, my friends, by a grown woman.
Sheep pie.
It's really silly.
I
It
like your
is.
profile picture.
It's a pretty.
Also, I think we should leave other YouTuber drama like out of this. I
Wait,
don't-
YouTuber
I don't
drama?
know. I don't really want to bring this up.
YouTuber drama, what's happening? Wait, sheep.
Just the live chat.
Oh yeah. Sheep Pie. Hi, Sheep Pie. Could you explain to us, as a moderator, could you explain to us why Aridia, being the position she is in, why is she making fart shit poopy jokes at people who are kids? And why is she not censored for it? Like, when people are talking about what they dislike about the Novus Warden thing, you time not you specifically, but they get timed out. Hell, some people even get kicked if their opinions are a bit too vocal. But what about this? She literally said, poop all over. Someday you will have you need to have someone help you poop. And my fart do not make a sound. I have to go poop.
Gosh.
Explain why this is not being apprehended. I can speak on the actions of certain individuals as I am not them. Exactly,
It's
I
fun
understand.
shower.
This is amazing, right? This is the owner of Creatures. I know it's a few years back, but come on. Does she look like she's barely changed? I'm gonna remove it just for the sake of our sanity.
Uh.
But hold on, let me just look at my DMs real quick.
Yes. I agree.
What were they saying?
Adam saying, honestly, sheep pie, that's very reasonable.
Wait, what did Sheep Pie say? Yeah, I mean, well, obviously nobody can, but yeah, I do appreciate it. Sheep Pie, do you want to help us, like understand, like, okay, be honest with me, Sheep Pie. Do moderators ever think of actually trying to shut down Aridia when she's having her own frenzy? Like, she just threatened people a few days, if not a few hours ago, of how she's gonna ban people who pinged her. I don't know if you were aware of this. I'm pretty sure someone even had to step in saying, "We don't do that." Hold on. Where is it? I have to find the screenshots. Good gosh, I should have saved them.
Surf love?
Who's so fluff?
Ghost is talking about surf love.
Is it like if it's other YouTubers, I'm going to ask you to not like talk too much about them because I don't know them, and I don't want to bring in beef I don't know of.
Yeah, we're not going to be talking about the surf love.
Here you go. This is fresh. This is fresh, by the way. Chief banned people for ping, and that isn't you. So you're telling me moderators are not stopping this person from just randomly banning people for pings?
Oh, okay, Ghost.
What's it go to? I'm only the piss jokes. Good gosh, the piss jokes. I've heard about. I had the rumors of the piss joke. I can't find it. Well, look at DMs. You'll be surprised. Okay. Sheep Pie said we also do not ban people for having opinions. Okay. Okay. You know what? I can actually dispute that. Hold on. You don't ban people. Okay, hold on. I mean, let me. Well, I know you don't. You specifically don't, but hold on, let me show you.
It could be like certain mods.
There's certain mods,
Yeah.
but those certain mods also represent Creatures of Sonaria entirely. So, nah, hold on. I can actually prove that. I can actually prove that. Here you go. Here you go. I'm gonna just delete that. Yeah. Hi. Hi. So how do you explain that though? You were muted in Creatures Scenario for 15 minutes. Take a break. Topic change was explained and requested. Please move on when you return. So it doesn't really seem like free speech to me, doesn't it? Sounds like censorship.
Cheap Guy said yes. It is as stated. We warn users for breaking the rules.
So voicing, I'm just curious. So like voicing opinions that just differently is like, voicing the opinions is like suddenly just breaking the rules. I don't get the fine line between breaking the rules and just saying what you think you want to say or like what you want to say. This is okay. Hold on. Adam is still here. All right. So hold on. Let's bring someone in for the conversation as well. Let's bring Froxy in. Froxy, Froxy, join like a random VC, and I'll drag you in. Or Meta can drag you in.
Yeah, I could drag him in. Yeah, I missed a thing that Cheap Pie said as Adam poked me.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah, I'll read it for you though.
Oh yeah, please do.
There have been multiple discussions regarding banning for pings. We have also taken the steps as moderation team to ensure that users are no longer able to ping certain developers. Yeah.
Okay. We've never censor opinions. I'm not sure about the specific case because I go off base of the crop. Okay. I don't know what more to show you, but this is just one of the many. The line crossed when people like the creator of the species creating garbage content. All they do is continue to make trash. Those comments we warn for. Okay. I can assure you, sheep. I can assure you that no one, and I mean no one, with the people who have sent me these screenshots have ever talked shit about Creatures of Sonaria and their content. They're actually more constructive than I am. And I make humorous jokes. They actually were very they are the type of people who are actually very constructive and very articulated with their words, and they got muted. Some even got kicked. So
I'm sorry to butt in, but can anyone hear me?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hear you crystal clear.
I'd like to speak out on things about this game and what I dislike about it. I've played Creatures of Sonaria ever since I first came across it on mobile a couple years ago, and ever since I've stuck with the game. I've liked it a lot. I've gotten to the point where I've had Karuku, and I love Karuku so much. But sadly, times like that have changed. Sonaria is getting too cluttered. The realism has died down, the immersion has been broken, and the economy is slowly drifting into agony. And we have to do something about it. And Eurythia has said that there's no competition. If there's no competition for the game, then what's Dinosaur Arcade? What's Prior Extinction? Those are other survival games who have done better than Sonaria. And I feel that the recode may not be enough to save it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, Creatures of Sonaria it is falling downhill.
There's still lots of players that enjoy it, but
Yeah, and
not as super duper much. But we'll still play it.
yeah, it's not
And
aesthetic.
they have some good creatures. I like Alico. I fell in love with it ever since I saw its reference sheet. And SARS Remodel is another creature I like a lot. Is another design I like very much. I hope they don't screw it up.
Yeah.
But they also have a very, very, very big pool of losses, like screwing over the economy with the rotation store prices, adding the rotation store in general, and something needs to be done.
Yeah.
This game is descending into madness, and no one is taking charge to stop it.
I'm just gonna also put this up real quick.
Oh, hold up, let me mute myself.
It's like I want what's best for this game, and I do fear that I will stop playing this game eventually.
Everyone might, to be honest, with the way it's going.
It's like I remember when I first popped in on one of your streams and you were playing Sonaria and you were like so tree, and you were playing with Adam, I think.
Yeah.
It's like I asked to join. I came in as the Jotunhell, and I had a blast.
Exactly. It was fun back then.
And ever since I joined the community, I've had so much fun playing the game. But now the fun is coming to an end.
At this point, it just feels like a chore.
Yeah, honestly, it's like don't get me wrong. The game used to be great. It's like when I played it for the first time. Is like it grew on me real fast, and now everything's changing. They're going to make Novus tradable, which means I'll be able to get Karuku back. But the downside is the economy is going to break even more. And something needs to be done.
Something really needs to be. Yeah. But yeah, it's just depressing to see how a game we all loved all together just like slowly crumbling. It's almost humorous in a sense.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry.
Then why would I even try to make a creature design for the game, if it's gonna get butcherized and put on high prices and in gachas that even I don't want to partake in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because the split of mutation gacha that's gonna happen Friday, I don't think that's gonna be good. And then the jet creature shouldn't even exist.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing was something, isn't it?
It's too modern. It's like a mechanized shark that flies.
I saw that. I was just fucking horrified.
It's not even organic.
Yeah.
I mean, the kaiju is great. I love the kaiju. It's like that's the best thing that they could have done.
Yeah.
but the shark. And then what's worse is they're probably going to give it acid breath.
Yeah, Creatures of Sonaria.
This poor game is falling into obscurity.
Oh yeah, thank you for sharing your opinion. Thank you. That's right.
It was my pleasure.
It's nice hearing you again. All right, let's bring in.
Nice to hear you all too.
Oh,
See you on the flip side.
See ya.
See ya.
That's nice.
Bye, Froxy.
Bye-bye.
Alright, now.
Oh,
My God, you got him.
Oh,
Hey, she can call.
moderator can call? Explain?
Yeah.
Moderator can call?
oh.
Join the server. Join the server right now.
Fire's in General 1 at the moment.
Yeah, might as well just drag her in. Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, Fire.
Hello. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be sweet. We're gonna treat. We're gonna talk to them politely. Okay?
We're gonna be nice little flowery little beings now.
What the fuck?
Yes.
But to be fair, we've always been nice.
Yeah, I think we've been pretty fair with judging COS's work and the Earthia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Chief, you. Oh, never mind. I was about to offer to send the link to our server.
The most second reason we made.
Frown. Don't just send a link and say click on it.
Click on it. Click on this totally non-suspicious link.
Click
It's
on this
just holding-
totally normal link.
Yeah.
A baseball bat.
If she actually joins, hold on. Did she actually join? Hold on. Let me see. Alright.
Immediate access.
Alright, she joined. Okay. She's the lead mod that helped me, by the way. Since she's
That is such a cute profile picture.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
Oh, Toasty Butters.
What about
I like that name.
What about mine? What am I?
You've been here this entire time.
No, I meant like, what about my profile picture? It's nice. It's toasty. It's cute.
It's like from our little D&D campaign
Yeah.
thing.
I'm still wondering
Just-
about the importance of that, by the way.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Alright. So, just join a random VC, like General 1 VC or General 2 will drag you in, and then we'll be completely silent when you talk, so it can be fair for you.
Oh, shoot, we got like an extra person. Oh, Adam got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I got him.
Awesome. Because I was looking there, I'm like, ooh, you forgot a little person.
Toasty, just go ahead and join
I
like a
saw them in the
server.
stream, so I'm just gonna let them in without doing anything special.
Yeah.
Hi, Rosie Stars. Hello. My roommate is blending something. Oh, it's fine. Take your time.
Bruh.
We can all wait for like blending. Hello, Munchkin Dina. Hello, Creeper. It's been a while, my friend.
Yeah. Creeper will like a turn afterwards.
Oh yeah, also, Horn, we can talk in general. I'm sorry for closing the panel on you so suddenly.
I looked at the ticket for just like a split second before it disappeared.
Poof.
Poof.
Ticket's gone!
Actually, hold on. Now we just wait.
I guess while we're waiting, I might as well discuss what I wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, say
Two
your
more
piece.
people like to join eventually. Oh yeah, talk about it, Fire.
Well, honestly, I got this idea once you guys mentioned her leadership role in being the COS owner and a developer and stuff like that. Because, I don't know, leadership recently has been on my mind since I need to think about that to become junior drum major for my band. And
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, she's a fully grown adult, and this is going to be a lot of rehash. It sounds the same, but she's an adult. She owns a huge company, and it's just like being a leader and being an owner of something like that. It's a lot of power, and she needs to be like a leading figure, because that's what she is. She has to be more. I think she has to be more commanding than what she presents herself as, because with all of the more inappropriate messages that she sends in the lobby, like the toilet humor jokes, it's just not there. Like, you can be a leader and owner of a company and still interact with your community, but not like this. Like, this is something you would do with your friends if you're just having a good time together. Like, sure, you can say poo poo pee pee, I pooped my pants with your friends in private if you're playing a video game or whatever. But I just feel like doing that in a public server with however many people is in the COS Discord server, I don't actually know, but I'm sure it's a large number. It's not the most appropriate thing for a leading figure to do. Like, you can be casual, you can be like you can be casual, you can be like, oh, hello, yeah, we're just working on this for the next creature or whatever, or this. She can even share pictures and videos of her cats, because that's still better than threatening to ban people and saying I pooped my diaper or whatever. I don't know.
Like, every time she appears in the chat, it's either something like that, or it's something to be, I guess, afraid of. Like, am I going to lose access to this server if you're, like, genuinely wanting to stay in the server? Like, the way that she acts just comes across as like, oh yeah, this is my server. I know what I'm doing here. I have all the control here. I have all the power here. I can make all of these jokes and nobody's going to do anything about it because they know I'm in charge and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And it's not that like, personally, I see her in that light because that's how she acts. And I would see her much better, in a much more positive light, if she actually acted as if she were, I don't know, an actual leader of a game company.
Yeah. I don't know. She
And
just exudes this feeling of
degrading
like
for the
a
game.
queen. Yeah.
For real.
She's like a
Sheepai, you can go to any of the other calls and we'll let you in. Like, you can go into General 1 or Stream DC and I can transfer you over.
What? What?
I almost burst out laughing because of when you said that. That was horrible. That was
I was
uncalled
muted.
for.
I was crying of laughter.
Absolutely uncalled for.
Look,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was preparing myself to present my ideas, and to do that, I need to not laugh at what
Okay.
I say.
Here we go.
Toasty Butters. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes. Yeah.
Am I quiet? I can also increase it on my side. Hold on.
Oh, awesome.
Wait. I gotta figure out settings. Okay. I think
yeah,
I did
I
it.
was
Is that
muted.
louder? Is that
Profile
better?
picture, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I got it. It's a commission. It's also my PNG tuber for my content
Ooh.
that I do. Yeah, I'm getting a new one done.
So cute.
Ooh.
What?
Bruh.
Everyone marveling at the new person.
Look, cats are just cute.
Yeah, cats are objectively better than any
It's
unique
also-
OC you could possibly make.
Yeah, it's also based off of my actual cat in real life.
Oh.
I was gonna assume that because I love my dog. I've never really made an OC based off of my dog, but I love her. And I see lots of people with cat OCs based off of their cats in real life, and I think that's so cool.
But just for clarification's sake, just for the peeps watching, I am a lead moderator over in COS, and I'm just gonna say the facts, and I'm not gonna say my opinion on anything because that's obviously not what I'm here for. So if that was what I was here for, then that would be what I was here for. But I'm here to just clarify some facts. Sure. No, this is all this is completely up to me. I am completely fine with just stating the facts. Nothing that I'm saying is oh my gosh, I could get in trouble for saying this, this is completely on my free will because I do like being able to educate people. And even coming from the non-moderator side of things, I can't understand why certain things would be confusing because sometimes I feel like there's definitely a transparency situation that we've been trying very hard to mitigate and fix with more transparency between the higher community, the higher level of the company and the rest of the community. So I can definitely understand why there's confusion in a lot of things. Yeah.
By the way, speaking about improving communication, I just have a question about that specifically. Now that you're in the VC with us, is because 3 days ago there was like a big message in the dev feed about, I guess, updates and the event, the rotation store and stuff.
Yeah.
And I noticed for the communication one, I don't know about a lot of people, but to me it felt kind of bad. I don't know, but I understand you're trying to improve, but how much improvement from before this started to where it's going now? Because it felt like it just felt like before maybe people in the development team might not have been taking player conversations about things into much consideration.
So, regarding communication, it is definitely something that has improved, and this is completely coming from just the timeline of things. So when I first started in COS, which was last year in January, I think that's when I first entered the server. Yeah, last year in January. There wasn't really a whole lot of updates to the community about certain things that were going to be happening. There really wasn't anything that was put into the dev feed that was so much as I would say updates. So what you saw in the dev feed channel regarding it's the feedback post, right? It's the one where that says the first time. Yeah, first time the development team is okay. So that's actually something that myself and my administrator Toklas brought up regarding taking the feedback that we see in the feedback channel in the Discord server. For people that aren't in the Discord server, there's a feedback channel. And so I was looking in that channel and I realized hey, people think that the developers don't read the feedback, which is very untrue. They read the feedback all the time and they read that channel a lot. It's just behind the scenes. You never see it. You don't see any you don't really see anything like said about that feedback channel. So I was like, hey, is it okay if I start, DMing answers to people DMing people that have questions in the feedback channel? And it was actually Arithia that said, how about we just take the most seen feedback in that channel and actually start giving legitimate, like, you can see visual answers to them in the dev feed channel. And as like a team, we were like, that is actually a really great idea, because we don't want the community to think, hey, they're not looking at that channel at all. It's obviously a channel that garners a lot of attention, especially on update days. I know it does, because I open that channel a lot of the time, and I also end up closing it. So it's definitely improved since I've been here. I can't really say anything before January of 2022 because I was not here and I was not a moderator, and I had no idea what Creatures of Sonaria was. Quite literally, my first time playing Creatures of Sonaria was in January of 2022. So, other than that, I would definitely say that communication has improved along the timeline that I have been around. We've definitely seen a better improvement regarding communication from Wolf in the dev feed. There's a lot of communication there. I think part of the reason that the communication isn't so transparent is because a lot of the times some of the things that are said in a bunch of different channels, and it's not centralized in one channel, which is why myself and Toka push so much for feedback to be answered collectively in the dev feed channel from now on. So that's just like one measure that we're hoping will get some more transparency between all of the teams.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. Thank you for answering that question. I don't know about other people, but to me that sounds reassuring.
Yes.
Alright, I have a question now. Toasty, my friend, has Arithia has she ever been like apprehended for her behaviors in the Discord server?
Could you clarify that? What do you mean by apprehended?
Have anyone in the moderation team or admin team, have anyone come to Arithia and said, hey, stop what you're doing, that's a bit fucked, you're just making it worse for everyone else? Has anyone said that?
So something that is really cool about being on like the moderation side is that you do get like that one-on-one with the rest of the teams. So when we see an issue that's going on, we do end up talking outside of the public channels about it. So if we see something that's like that obviously a problem, then yeah, we all talk about it. If the rest of the development team sees something that's a problem, then they come to us and talk about it. It's like a constant flow of communication. So if we think that like, hey, this should probably be changed or worded better, or this should probably not be happening anymore, then yeah, we all talk about and discuss things. But again, I can't speak on the actions of certain people because I'm not that person.
I mean, yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah. But like, have any of you guys actually had a serious talk with Arithia for her to not be too vocal with her like stuff? Like, okay, so let me give you an example. Like, when the rotation store prices increase, right? And Arithia was like publicly going around saying, oh, the testers didn't say anything to them and whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. That's all in public knowledge as well. And the testers themselves came out saying they weren't informed of this. So once she was blabbering all of these out, like, have any moderators or any staff members actually took action and tell her to stop it?
So if you actually look in, or if this is also public, if you look in the lobby, there's actually a statement from the lead tester side of the conversation during when all of that was happening. And one of our lead testers actually came out and said, hey, we were able to clarify what was further meant by the comment, and Arithia was not placing blame on the testing team. That wasn't what she was saying was happening. Let me actually find the direct. I don't want to give you I don't want to give you something that's not okay. So the lead tester specifically said, "Ruthia has not blamed my team. That has been blown out of proportion and misinterpreted. Do not twist her words, please. We understand you're frustrated at the moment, but she has not blamed anyone. Arithia is not ignoring anyone on the team. As I've said again, this was miscommunicated and misunderstood on the back end. Mistakes do happen. We are human. Hire has apologized and pins in this channel, and I've explained the current situation as best I can." And then they said to just make sure to read the dev feed and make sure that they read the official statements before, jumping on the bandwagon and assuming things. So it's definitely, like I said, it's not like we're not allowed to talk to Rithia. Like that's not a thing. Like it's not like, oh, you can't talk to the developers, you can't talk to Rithia or Stud or East, or no, it's really is like all the teams working together. So when the whole thing in lobby happened, our lead testers, they were like, hey, let's just like clarify some things. Let's just make sure that people know that that's not what it was, meant to come off as. And if that's what people took it as, then that's obviously wasn't the intention.
Right.
If that answers that.
Somewhat. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That was good. That was okay.
I do. Yeah. It's just I'm not. It's definitely just like me stating the facts. Like it is. I can't state a lie because a lie would be saying that no, we aren't allowed to talk to anything. That would be a lie. But we do talk. All of us talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually gotten a chance to talk with some of the moderators and everything. Like Nathan was a middleman for when I was trading a long time ago, back when I used to play all the time. And it was actually really nice being able to hang out. And like the people on the team are really good people. It's just that I feel like some things that they do, not specifically like Nathan or anyone, like no. I mean like specific things that are done within that area are just I don't know how to say it, but
it's like not transparent enough with the community. Like it just happens and hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something that happens that the community isn't made aware of until the last minute, which is agreed. Like that is definitely a point that I can agree with. Like in the past, decisions were made that the community wasn't made aware of until the last minute. That's something that, the development team also agrees with. And, they did apologize for that, which I know a lot of the times an apology doesn't fix things, which is what I would 100% agree with that. Words are just words. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody knows that phrase.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that what was said in dev feed about ensuring that the community has more say in super large actions that are happening in game is going to be really vital moving forward. Part of that was, as everyone knows, the poll with the Novus returning thing. That's part of that step forward. So to say that the company is perfect is not true, because like we all know that
because
our teams know
can
that
always be
perfect.
made.
Yeah, like no one, it's never going to be the standard, because the standard, it continues to increase. The standard continues to be raised higher and higher, so we can never meet the standard, so we constantly have to improve, But yeah, I think for transparency's sake, the transparency is definitely getting better.
Yeah, and I hope it improves more as time goes on.
A quick question.
Sure.
A quick question. Someone asked. They want to ask if from now on, will Creatures of Sonaria always rely on the community's opinion in certain decisions, like they did with Nova's Warden for the LSS event this year?
So I can't say for the LSS event because I don't know, and if I did know, I can't tell anyone. I'm sorry. But I will say that it's really difficult to involve the rest of the community in decisions made about creatures, because we have to remember that the creature that's made is somebody's creation. It's somebody's idea that they sculpted in their mind and then put onto paper. So we can't completely disvalue their opinion on their own creature, right? Like, we can't just have someone make a creature and then be like, okay, thanks for the creature. Now you get no say in what they're going to be doing and how they're going to act in game. But also saying that the team does not entirely rely on the opinion of the creator of the species, if that makes sense. So it's not completely up to the creator of the species to dictate what this species is going to act like or what kind of stats they're going to have. It takes a whole another team coming together and working with said creator to ensure that that species is as balanced as it can be. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to suit the needs of everyone. It's not going to be, everyone's cup of tea. People are going to agree with certain things. Because that's just the way we are. Everyone can like or dislike something, but I think it's really difficult to involve the community 100% of the time on processes like creatures, because it is someone's hypothetical baby,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly add this. I kind of found it ironic how you said the people who make the creatures has a say in it, but I can't help myself but think about the everyday creature. Like, the person who made the concept out of it didn't even know their creature was in the game. So I just thought it was kind of funny. I thought about it, but yeah.
I'm not sure about that situation because that might have been way before my time.
Oh, it was way before your time. It was way before most of our time. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but like, I just kind of found it ironic. But yeah, okay. Yeah, you're very chill about this. This is good. Right. So
yeah. I'm not gonna keep here and like start swinging a band hammer around people. It's how it works.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
So true.
It's how it works.
So about the swinging the band hammer, actually, why is Creatures of Sonaria so oppressive when it comes to people sharing like their opinions? So there's a difference between just straight up hating a species and and then having like a negative opinion against it. If someone looks at a creature and then said, "Oh fuck, this fucking suck," and I hate every part of it with my gut, then okay, maybe that's a bit too far. But when someone looks at an art piece that someone drew and said, "Okay, this is not good. This doesn't fit the theme of Creatures of Sonaria, and it looks a little bit ridiculous." Why are people like these getting censored, if not even some straight up getting kicked for temporary amount of time?
So I can't speak on, again, actions that were done before I got here, and especially before I became a lead moderator, because I was still, like, when I was a regular moderator, I really was still in that baby phase of like trying to kind of learn around the server and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And also just like when I became a moderator, I was very much still getting a feel for the community. I hadn't really been in the community for a while to know a whole lot about it. So it took that initial phase of like, hey, what kind of community is this? What kind of people play the game? What is the game like? It was like very much like a stepping ladder. What is it called? Stairs. There we go. It's very much like stairs.
Yes,
I'm sorry, I forgot what stairs were called.
No, don't worry.
But it was very much like a staircase. So recently, what we've done and what we've really pushed for, especially me, I've really pushed for this, is constructive criticism. I am 100% in favor of constructive criticism. That second example you gave was 100% okay. Saying you don't like something and providing a reason why you don't like something will never be censored. Like, that will never be censored. I will personally never censor things like that. But what my team, the moderation team, has been doing, has been saying, hey, like, if somebody says something that's like this is trash and I hate this and this doesn't, it's not, it's garbage, the design is horrible, and I don't know what they were thinking putting something like this in the game. They obviously don't listen to us, da 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 da. They don't care about the community, they're selfish. When people say things like that, what we do now is we respond to that comment, like we reply to it. We're like, hey, you are more than welcome to have your opinion, but please reconstruct it to where it is constructive and less bashing, and to where it doesn't bash our teams. The reason for this, and the reason for this push, is because at the end of the day, the team does not consist of robots. It consists of humans with emotions, with feelings. And so to put yourself in that team's shoes is like, I made this creature. I thought it was really good. Like, I really put everything I had into this creature. And I posted this creature. And I was really excited to see what the community thought about it. And I was really excited to see like if they had any critique about it. And then they go into the lobby and the first thing they see is, this thing is trash. This is horrible. What were they thinking? They don't care about the community. They're selfish. When they see things like that, it's very mentally exhausting. It would be really mentally exhausting for anyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've actually had people on the team retire because of this, which is super upsetting because, it's critique is one thing. I'm all for critique. There have been updates that come out that I'm like, oh, I don't really like this update because XYZ. And it's really about providing that reasoning afterwards. It's really about being able to provide critique afterwards, Yeah. And
like, you need to have reasoning behind those things.
Yeah, but it's just when people don't provide that and they just go in bashing and it doesn't have any substance, and it's obviously they're just saying it to rile people up. It's it's really harmful to the teams. It sometimes it stops the teams from like producing content. It stops them from making creatures. It stops them from designing creatures. It puts them into a hiatus because they get anxious. Like, we've had people from the team be like, I am anxious whenever I go into the lobby after something I make gets put in game, because I'm just scared. I'm scared of the community and I'm scared about what they'll say. That should never be the case.
It's so vicious and so upsetting. Like, if something I made, like, I've made several creature concepts for the game, and it's like, oh, I love these. Like, these are really cool. Like, this is based off of this thing. This is based off of, like, Eastern Dragon. This is something else. And if it were to be put in game, I'd be excited to see what people think of it. But then at the same time, I would realize, like, how people act about certain new creatures, and then it would be scary. It would be scary because people react in such different ways, and honestly, sometimes they can really take it really, really far, especially with something where if someone were to get like really upset, like they would go into someone else's DM. I know that happens, and it's against the rules in the server, but it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have two questions. Two fun little questions. All right. The first one is going to be quick and simple. I just want your opinion on my videos. Have you seen any of my videos?
I think I only watched one, and I think it was about the Poly remake, and I didn't watch all of it. It was like a skip through.
Yeah. So, with your skip through, would you categorize me as someone who's just randomly bashing it, or would you categorize me as someone who's giving constructive criticism, but at the same time also having fun with it?
I honestly don't know, because I can't form an opinion because I haven't watched the full video. That would be so unfair.
You know what?
That would be so unfair to form an opinion based off of like a skip through of a video.
You know what? You're gonna what? I'm gonna send you. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna send you. Just go ahead. I want to know your
advertisement.
No, it's not advertisement. Shut up. I want you
sure,
to
buddy.
I want you to look at some of the videos just so I can see, just so I can know your opinion against for it, and I want to see if your opinion is aligned with how the development team sees my opinions. Like obviously, the dev thinks that I am. The developers think I'm just bashing them, like a cold-hearted person, and who's like creating like a bandwagon of hate against these artists who are artists and whatnot. But I want you to form your own opinion by watching some of my videos. Watch the like the good ones and the bad ones. Just form your own opinion, and I do want to ask your opinion about this afterwards. It can be behind the screen, or it can be on screen. It's your opinion. I just want to know.
I just forewarning, don't take my opinion as fact because it's not fact.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. So yeah, so that's one thing. The other thing is, why is Creatures now pushing out Creatures every constant week?
So this question gets asked a lot, and it's been answered as because of the way that the game is, where it is a very creatures heavy game. As it stands right now, the team is really pushing for creativity within the game, and so the pushing of the two creatures, happening consistently, is to ensure that the game continues to generate interest. I know people are already interested in it even without the push of new creatures, but it's one of those things where it's like adding a new creature to the game and having that update day where people are already waiting and excited for a new creature to drop. Like it has become the schedule. Like it's become part of the schedule, it's become part of the hype. Everyone gets super hype on Fridays. The lobby is super hype on Fridays because the update's dropping and there's a new creature. So it's really become like the staple. I don't want to say the staple because that's not right, but it's not a decision that I personally can foresee or foresee in general. But it's just what I know and what has been said is like, hey, it's due to the nature of the game, the style of the game.
Okay, so I want to know your opinion on this. Would it be out of this world to assume that Creatures of Sonaria is just pushing out these creatures because they don't want to die out of irrelevancy, and that at the fact that the more they push, the more constant it gets, the more people will have to struggle to get these creatures because of this, like the feeling of being left out and whatnot, will force players to actually use Robux or actually like go through extents and stuff to get these new creatures. Do you think that's a possibility?
Honestly, don't know. I don't really play the game enough to form an opinion on creature collecting. I think the game has many different facets of how it can be played. I don't think creature collecting is super important for a lot of people. It's definitely not important for me. I play like three creatures and then call it a day. And that's my version of fun. I know other people's versions of fun are like, hey, I want the newest creature, or I want all the creatures. But there are also a large majority of people that play the game because they like how the game is, and they are like me and they only main like one or two creatures and then leave it at that. The rest of their inventory goes waste, basically.
Okay, I see. I do disagree with that though, because if you go into any lobby, people are just flexing about how they got the new creature. If you do go to one lobby, there should only be like one or two people with actual creatures that no one else uses, and everyone else is just a new species. But besides that, what do you think? What do you think about like people like the mod team back then saying how Creatures of Sonaria is barely breaking even and whatnot, and that this constant push of creatures and whatnot is like to bring them revenue, to also pay their artists and whatnot, and to pay their dev and to pay their mods and not mods, but like the people who are actually working on it, and they're using that as a reason. But then why not just, like, in your opinion, I just want to know your opinion, why not just like actually cut doing it every week and instead doing it like at least 3 times a month or something, and not expand by making new different games and buying new different staff members and making a fucking TV series when they say they're like barely breaking even and stuff. What do you think?
So the TV series is actually like a complete separate thing from the Sonar Studios company itself. Like they don't really have a dip in it at all, because if you like the things that are being published about the TV series, like online that have been shared, those are basically true, that the TV show is under the direction of that other company. What are they called? It's like Sunshine,
Yeah.
Sun something. Yeah, so that Sonar Studios doesn't really like there's not really a whole lot of revenue from that, also because it doesn't exist. As of like, it's not physical, tangible thing, so there's not like revenue coming from that. And then the thing with like pushing creatures out every week, again, this is like way before my time with why creatures get pushed out. Like when I came in, that was like the norm. Like I was like, oh, they just push creatures out each week. I'm like, okay. And then that's just kind of how it was. Honestly, a good person to ask about this would be like an administrator, Tokaliz, which I can see if she wants to come talk. Like she would probably be the best to ask these like questions about like super old stuff, because I just don't have like I don't have as much knowledge, if that makes sense. And I wouldn't be able to have enough knowledge to give like the facts, because I simply don't know them.
Okay. So actually, yeah, it'd be great if you could drag not now, but like in one day, just like
just drag Tokaliz in here, just be like, hey, over here.
Don't you dare butt it! I swear I'll devote your ass. I'm kidding.
Oh, she said yeah, she would love to talk.
Okay, so about that,
real?
could you?
We're not like, we don't like just be like, we'll never talk to anyone.
Aridia. Aridia.
Which again, that's a whole separate person.
Exactly.
That we're not. That we have no like.
Yeah,
I can't tell her what to do. I can't control people.
I know, but still, Aridia. Okay, so
it's like any person. It's like any other. It's like if I asked somebody random in lobby and they said no, that'd be within their right, and I couldn't really be mad at that.
Yeah. So about Tok having a conversation, could you like tell them to send me a friend request or something, and we can talk it out from the DMs first, and then we can see how far we can go with our conversation.
Oh, she's already in here. She's already in your guys' server.
The fuck?
This person works fast when they want to do something.
This is too fast. It's too fast.
I mean, this is very. The administration moderation team is very reliable.
Oh my god.
No. I want a separate entire stream for this. I don't want this to be cramped in all together, because then it's gonna lose its value. So I want a separate stream to do with her.
I don't know if she'll be wanting to do that. No. I don't know. I'll have to ask her.
No. Just okay. So Tok, I don't know if you're watching this or not. Just like go ahead and just like, okay, look, let's text me, DM me. Let's have an entire separate stream dedicated to our questions, because this stream is first dedicated to the fact that I was banned. So I'm not just gonna cram everything in and just like let it be lost in the wind.
God.
How far we have derailed.
Profile is so nice.
We have derailed by a shit ton.
Derailed pretty far.
We are extremely far from where it was. So
okay, I got Tokaliz. I'm gonna let.
No, wait. Don't bring anyone in.
No?
No.
Okay.
As much as I would love to talk to Tokaliz,
Really?
I want a separate video for them. You can go talk to them yourself, but I want a separate stream with them. At least then that will highlight.
No, into the server we can roll.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay,
But not in the
say,
VC.
okay.
Not in the VC. I want an entirely separate stream with her. Because then at least people will know what they're clicking on.
Yeah.
I want the truth and nothing but the truth. And I'm not gonna hide it behind some silly little title in the YouTube channel.
Yeah, let me
You
just
could just
let me
change
just
the
this one
title.
topic and then
Nah.
oh my god. So many people are waiting in general too. What are we gonna do?
Well, I'm actually gonna have to call it a day for this for today. I'm gonna call it for a day because hold on. Let me see how long it's been now. How
Been
long?
3 years, Brown. You need to wake up.
It's like 7 a.m. I'm so tired.
Brown, it's been 3 years. You need to wake up.
Shut the fuck up. Alright,
Wake up.
1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay. So before we talk with anyone else, okay, I need to know your side, Toasty, my friend. Would you ever consider befriending me? Put aside all
I
this.
I don't know you.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
Yeah,
Like, I'm very,
no,
like when it comes to friending people, I'm very cautious just because of like personal things that happened with me when I was younger.
I mean, yeah.
So I'm very, very, very cautious.
Okay. What about a collaboration?
It's nothing against anyone,
Honestly,
but
I
yeah,
think-
it's just my own thing.
It's fine. But what about a
Yeah,
collaboration?
I think you're really cool. I would like to be friends with you.
His child. Shush. All right.
Bro's trying to hog the moderator all to himself.
I need content from both sides. I gotta milk every inch of viewers I got. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I need every
Just
views I can
keep it-
get.
Chill.
No.
Keep it one at a time.
No, listen. Now we have already talked about.
I don't state my opinion. I just state the facts.
Okay, see, this is great. Now when I play Arsenal with
For
her,
real.
she can.
For
Like-
real.
If I ever did a collab with her, now she can explain to me about facts about everything. So that'd be great. So consider a collaboration with me. Right. But
I
yeah,
also don't know about that because I don't know you.
fucking damn it.
I was just called in here because someone was like, "Oh, someone wants to know about mod stuff," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm a mod. I could answer that."
Just for fuck's sake. Alright. Okay, never mind that. Just tell Took to DM me whenever she's free, and then we can figure out the next stream from there. For now, we're gonna end it short. Sorry for ending abruptly, but we're so out of rail that this entire video, it's like 5 fucking different videos in one go. So
For real.
before anything else is being said and done, thank you very much for anyone who's watching us, and thank you so much for the incredible amount of support, and that you guys are very fucking awesome. Even though we are going through shit, you guys stay strong, okay? Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Foxy, for coming
Toasty
over.
Butter's best mod.
I just exist. I just say the facts. I don't know. I haven't done anything.
Alright, so thank you to
I don't know, man.
Adam.
You slay.
Being here.
You slay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's made me feel more comfortable with the COS team, or at least like the moderators.
Honestly.
It feels reassuring. Okay, so thank you so much for Adam, Froxy, anyone else who joined, Fire, Meta, and great thank yous to Toasty Butters, who is a lead mod. Thank you so much for coming over. And yeah, we're gonna have to end it.
I'm so excited.
No, I'm just so exhausted. I need sleep. Right? So
Nah, you're excited. You're happy. You're having a great time,
I'm
Brown.
sweating to head to toe and my legs are shaking. Okay, so
I'm gaslighting you.
I'm going to go sleep soon. So, Took, if you're watching this, please DM me and whatnot. And thank you so much for everyone else joining. Thank you very, very much. And if you have any opinions, any questions that you would like to ask her, you can DM me or you can just talk to her. She's in our Discord server. I don't know how long she's actually going to stay here, but thank you very much for everyone coming over. Bye bye. Thank you. See you.
Hi, see you.
Bye.